And welcome back. It is a lovely Thursday morning. This is Open Your Eyes, and we've got our first segment going on right now. And of course, as you can see, I've got a huge panel here. We've got a huge panel, but we'll tell you exactly what it is. Women Empowerment Movement Chapters Project, Women Artists Panel, it says here. Now, in with us, we've got, let me share with you these names. I'm excited. We've got Shamira Humes. Shamira is right here. She's actually the coordinator, managing director, Diamond Peace Productions. Wait, that's a lot. Lots of names. Yeah. Sharon Martinez, artist, right there. We've got Boss Lady. She's right there. We have Brithney Starr, right there. And LB Fynest, right here.
Man, it just sounds like you guys need to get your mic on go on stage, right?
Serious? It's so nice to have you guys in. We could feel energy. The energy is nice, and that's the reason why we love having you in for the morning. We hope that you're doing good. Welcome, and once again, good morning.
Good morning.
I want to jump right on into it, and if you don't mind, I want to jump on into it.
It's not outnumbered, we'll give you that.
So I want to know, Women Empowerment Movement Chapter Project. One of the things that I noticed in our country is that women are actually are in the forefront. Women are much more vocal. Women are much more hands-on. So what's going on with this project? How did it come around? Who started it? Britney, tell us, how did this come around? What was the mindset coming into it?
Actually, me and her has been talking about working together from 2017. Yeah. And then every time we would meet up or contact each other, we talk about doing it. And finally one night when I get this beat from Young Era, I start do my part, and right away I said, I call or text Boss Lady, you know. Yeah. And found it, late the night. I had a message Jackie Castillo about, late I had a message, and I was so excited. And when I send in them a down feed, all of them, everybody, I'm grateful for that. Cause I'm in the word that they girl have their own thing going. Yeah. But even though they do have their stuff going on, they still, make the extra effort for do this, so thanks.
But Britney, tell us just a bit more, because what I found interesting is in thinking about this whole idea is that you get this great beat. I mean, you could do something so good with it and stand out for yourself, but you really wanted this to be a woman artist collaborative project. Where did that idea start from?
For me personally, I have this belief that when us as Belizean artists get that break, we tend to run with it ourselves, and I feel like forget Belize on the map out there. Well, for us to be heard, sometimes maybe we need to try it as a union, as one group. And it was never all about female artists. I wanted it to be something like We Are the World. First, that really came to my mind, forget even males involved, like something big. But I sat and thought, that it might be an issue. Somebody might all have this. Like, even with this group, sometimes, like I tell you, that the girls, they have their own thing going on, so sometimes kind of complicated. Yeah. But that and me, and I always try help how I could,
Yeah.
And that way, I don't call these girls, I say, Belize never seen nothing like this.
But was it the beat that prompted the We Are the World, or is this something that you had behind your mind from a long time ago?
For me, I always want to build, I always want to make something great, something where Belize never seen before. Like I tell you, thinking about getting all these artists with the crime that always, because I live in a gang neighborhood, so that always struck me to try be an example. And the next thing was I try look for artists, so I feel like, because Belize, it rough. People support who they want, even in the business, even in the music industry. Lot of artists here in Belize are very talented, but they tend to be ignored, in some sense. You know? And I felt that, like Jackie, for example, I feel like Jackie have this beautiful voice, but I feel like the type of music she sings, Belize don't.
No gravitate to it. It's not
right.
Yeah.
So that like lone people I feel will be what impact, to Belize, and they just did it in the background. So I said, and then she knew in this. I used to comment on Facebook, and when she said to me, I'm proud of you or whatever, you know, I messaged her back and I'm like, I want to see you there because I know how talented she is. You know, and so I was like, boss, we need to get Sharon, we need to dig her up. And we work on it, and I messaged her and she was excited. And
so Britney called me and said, they said, I'm going to have this collab where I want to do with all these ladies. And I was excited because I always wanted to do something like this as well. And she said that she know that I have a story as well, and it was actually easy to write because I do have a story and we all have struggles, right? And I really love working with these ladies, and I just want to thank Britney for the opportunity for me I do this and share to the world what I have to say about my life.
Nice.
So Shamira, tell me when you got involved.
I got involved in the middle before, like when the recording started, but was not completed as yet. Britney called me one day. I work on other projects with Britney, and so she called me one day and said, "Hey Sham, I didn't let you in the loop on this one, but I think it's time for me to let you know what's going on. I'm working on a song called Chapters, and it includes other female artists. This is what I have so far." So I actually heard the first draft without everyone on it as yet. So I think at that point it was just Boss Lady and LB. Sharon haven't recorded, and Jackie had done the whole. Sharon didn't record yet, and Chanel didn't record yet. And so I said, this is a very good project, and it's something that I wanted to be a part of, and I'm glad that she invited me to be a part of it. So she was like, I didn't know that it would come to pass, you know, because like she said, everyone has their own life, everybody has their own schedules, everybody have their own personalities. And she was like, we've already made it this far. I need to contact Sharon, and I need to get Chanel parts on this. And so that's when I became more involved. I started to assist with the coordination of the balance of the project, work on the photo shoots, check and make background arrangements on it.
So we got 6 talented female artists, and you're coming together to create one song. Now you all have your own style, you all have been producing for your own selves, you got to come together and compromise. I know it wasn't holding hands and singing Kumbaya.
Definitely that.
All strong-headed women, all women who know what they want. So we kind of buck heads at time, but we have to step back and be like, you know what, ladies, let us just like calm down, and then let's set this plan straight and everybody get involved. And then thanks to Shamira gets to us one-on-one individually, and she makes us know that, all right, we're on the same team, and the information is shared equally and so forth. So she's very organized, and I think that has us grounded right now at this moment.
All right, so, LB, tell me about you getting invited to this project.
Well, definitely, I get reached out from Britney, but to be honest, I had it in mind, and I planned to put out an album called Woman Power. So and when Britney come up with this idea, I was like, perfect, you know, because I had the intention, but it was just an album name, you know, doing it together with woman, you know, more impact. So I was like, no problem, definitely. All on the project. And to be honest, you know, reality, the topic itself, you know, I love it because like, once it's real and you know it's positivity, I felt it's perfect. See, actually, you named this song Chapters.
Yes, it was titled by.
What made you choose on Chapters?
What made you choose Chapters?
Well, to be honest, you know, it's like a part of everyone's life, and like we're trying to like turn the pages, you know. We're trying to change even our past. So I like Chapters. This should be perfect, you know. And we all agree, and it was.
No, I do love it. It speaks so much because now I know that each chapter has something about one of these artists.
That's very personal. You get very emotional.
Wow. So what did you tell people in terms of what to write for their portion of the song?
Personally, everyone write their own.
Did you decide on a theme, like just share something personal or overcoming challenges?
No,
what was
I tell them that I had this beat, you know, and my verse I never said too much because I wanted it to be more about them. You know, but in that least space, people get to know some things about me where they never knew.
Okay.
So I asked them to try something about your life, you know, your struggle, put it in there.
So we're saying that that each one of you in this song are actually saying something that nobody had known about you.
Yes.
It's that personal.
Yes.
Yes.
That
Even
personal.
with the chorus, if Jackie was here, Jackie would have told you that up to the point of going on the way to go to Dangriga to record, she still didn't have her verse because she wanted to feel the dynamic of the whole crew together. So the chorus basically is the essential message that we as a unit want to pass out, that no matter what the story you have or what you've been through, don't allow anyone to hold you down, don't allow anything to hold you down. You can still surpass your difficulties and your hardships.
Yes, it's also about things that people know but they don't know how it affects you.
Exactly, right,
That's always a good point.
Because people see you and they don't know what you're going through, right?
Yeah, they think they know, but they have
think
no
they don't
idea.
know. Exactly.
But
Exactly.
how hard is that for you? 'Cause, I mean, right now, what we see most of the time is that artists are writing more party songs, or kind of you want to get people hyped. That's what the Belizean audience interested in. And then you sit with pen and paper or listening to a track, and you're sharing you. That has to be a nerve-wracking experience.
Actually, for me, it's like I had the idea as well. It's like years ago
I
too.
know,
So
we
it's like
spoke about
the
it.
universe just set us up in the way where yes, it's supposed to happen. So for me, it's like my personal experience was first time coming out with my story when I was working at the female youth hostel, and I was an officer there on contract, and the stories these young ladies shared with me and the hurt that came out from it, because they had to trust me in order to let me know what was going on in their life and why they were reacting in the way they were, because you know at hostel they're not the best, but deep inside there's somebody in there that wants to be heard, that you know something happened and affected their lives, why they're at this point. And sitting down, and I used to have a group chat where you open up and you talk about yourself, and one of them just started like, you know, sniffling and crying. I was like, you know what happened? And I got to her on one-on-one, and she started to talk to me, and she's like, I'm so scared, I don't want you to think of me any different or anything like that. And I was like, no, I have my story too. And I tell her, I just told her. And it was amazing. She looked at me and she held my hand and she was like, oh my God, because she knew I was boss lady at the moment. So she never think I had a flaw. She think I never had a story. And I was like, I could relate. Like, I very emotional when it comes to the thing. And she like, I look at you so much bigger now. Like, I always look up to you, but right now, like, you that like, oh my God, I never know you gone through this. And we shared it with the group, and the group, I mean, at that year, it was 2015. That group, they really admired me and put me on a pedestal that I didn't even imagine, right? Because I came down on a level whereby I could have related to the females and thing, and that kind of make this song possible.
I want to, sure.
Yeah, and that's the thing, the song itself, yes, it's our personal life and experience, but as female in a whole, in general, everyone could relate to each other and verses, and that's what makes the song so powerful.
It's a relatable song.
I want to know. I want to know. One of the things about life on a whole is that everybody, we've got a secret. We've got something within us that
got skeletons.
We don't. We all have that, but at the same time, we are trapped, especially not having that avenue or that platform to even say something.
Right.
And one of the things that you guys are doing, and I get cold. See, I saw when yours came out.
I still have.
One of the things that you wonderful ladies are doing, you're actually giving people the ability to let them know that it is okay.
It's okay
to speak how you feel.
We all go through this.
While in silence, because of my personal experience, you know, while in silence, it hurts you more.
True.
It breaks you apart.
Right.
And sometimes you want to know why I feel like I gotta go crazy. And it's because of the things you hold inside. So we are here to shed that light on it, so that we can make them know, like, You're not the victim.
Yeah.
Don't be a victim.
But I still want
You
to.
give so much power to your
course.
pain when you hold it in, and
But-
there's
Yes.
so much that you can get from releasing it.
Right.
Of course.
And then one of the things I think that's always important, and I'll be honest, I haven't heard it yet, so I'm really interested to hear what you actually put forward.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can't judge how people are affected by something. You know, I could be impacted severely by something that Sharon and be
It's
like,
minor for me.
"Oh, that's
Right.
nothing."
Everybody have their own.
And vice versa. So I think sometimes when we share stories, we allow people to realize that they're not alone.
They're not
That too.
alone.
And
Yeah.
as Belizean women, we really have to do that more often.
Right.
I want to ask, you know, let's be real here. We talk about women empowerment a lot
Yeah.
in this country. We talk about building women, we talk about uplifting women, and as women, we know that perhaps our harshest critics are always women.
Women.
Yeah.
That's right.
So how do you take this? And Britney, I'd really love for you to start this off. How do you take this effort and show that while oftentimes the women that are hardest on us, the people who are hardest on us are other women, you're showing that it can be done. Women who are competing in the same industry
Yeah.
are coming together to put something forward in a true effort of showing, one, that we can collaborate, and two, that when we come together, there's good that can come from it.
Well, for me, like I always say, my mom never had things good, you know. Like many people go through, and I don't know, there was something that I got bullied a lot by females because some had a problem with the way I walk. Sometimes simple that my lips are thick. And I always wear lipstick. I always wear lip gloss. Simple that some would pass me and bump me, even though I tall, but I always had been quiet. People often come to me and tell me, "Oh, this one said I can't stand you, the one." You know, then I come up, even when they get to know who is Britney, they're like, "Before I used to can't stand you." All the time I get that. And I even had good friends who I felt was friends with me, but hated me so much. You know?
Silently.
And sometimes the people will hate me so much that people will have things way better than I do. You understand? In high school, it was plain to be seen that I tried put together all these clothes to look nice, while other girls looked way better than they had it. But they was always the one who kept poking at me and
Envious.
doing stuff to me, you understand? And my story, I don't have no shame in it. I had my son at the age of 16 because my mom never had it. I wanted more.
Yeah.
I was always that child.
Yeah.
You understand? I started giving my mom trouble from the age of 12.
Wow.
Other people didn't know that. Because I was 10 years old, men keep walking beside me, and because the way I shape, and I know they know as a big woman, I know that they know that I was a little girl, because I can tell a baby, even though they're big, I could see that that's a child.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and when I had my baby at 16, I give up music, because I did music from 13. I may give that up because being rebellious, I felt that my family had a lot of control over me with music. You know, and after having my son, I went to smoking weed a lot. And I used to smoke hard, young girl, you know, and my mom used to always roll up with me. I do it constantly in front of my baby, and he me small, you know, and that like I didn't really care about him as much. All I cared about was the party life. You know, I have my past and I have no shame in it. You understand? Because to the day that mold me into the woman I've become. You know, so when people talk about I did this or I did that, it don't matter.
Yeah.
I use my past to carry me forward. You understand? And I don't mind talk to young girls about it, because sometimes that's all they need. Sometimes just while you talk with someone could help them.
Yeah.
You know.
A listening ear.
The thing is,
Right.
we needed that back when we were experiencing, you know, what all the chapters of our life.
Yeah, yeah.
And there were times when we didn't have that. So that's the beauty about this project, is that we can be able to provide what we didn't have, that moral and that emotional support, and to let everybody know, especially young females, young ladies, that it's okay to be vulnerable as long as you don't allow that to define you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But girl Sharon, quiet man.
I noticed.
Well, when it comes to females, especially social media, that's a big thing right now.
Right now it is, yes.
Yes, and everybody, females post picture of who look the best, and then this one I would see your picture and not like it because they're feeling better. Like why friend you if they compete. I believe that women should try empower each other than either competing, because we could actually help and build each other.
Yeah.
Boss,
Even-
what do you?
Even in this music business, we still go through it.
Yeah.
Woman bashing woman, and I find myself sometimes even like fall in love with. I have to catch myself or sometimes talk to these girls, like I was never the type to bash down a young girl. I try not to do that.
Yeah.
And I feel that when women need to stop bashing each other. Like you said, that woman, that's the biggest critique we have to worry. First, when I used to perform, I don't know if you remember last year when I was here, I was so nervous because I worried a lot what people had to say. But not now.
I want to hear more from LB because reason being is because we want to make sure that you make that breakout, that breakthrough as well. So in terms of your music and when you utter your lyrics to people, what are these lyrics and how are you motivated to?
Well, from going to school, my strength used to be writing. I used to write, and teacher like, all of it. You need to be a journalist. You do good by writing. When I read your paragraph and stuff, it's like I in the story used to get like 100 and stuff by writing, So writing always was my strength. My father was a musician. He used to travel the country and do music. So this was something that was in me, and I didn't know. I was trying to find, who am I supposed to be? But definitely it was inside. When it comes to the song in person, the verse, it talks about, being black and being bullied, because being young, and my mother passed away when I was 9. So I went through a lot. People used to call me like, black, the thing. And being black, yes, I'm proud, but being young, like you feel like that was something bad, like wrong, like, black, it tends to come off like, oh, something wrong with you.
Negative,
yeah, and growing up, like I was, during the lifestyle, I was this aggressive person, like I used to be always angry and frustrated, And like, when I started to find myself, I realized, Olivia, you look good to yourself. I used to struggle with the self-esteem, because our people don't understand how bully really affect you mentally, And me getting these scars, like that make it worse. Oh, you done black and you scar, like that, like what double threat it does feel to me, I just really feel, So doing this song, it really like, it make I feel more better knowing that, I'm proud I could show the scar, and this is my past, this will define me, and definitely not my brain, it got nothing to do with the appearance, and directly that the way it's singing in my verse, appearance is nothing, that's just you, your mind, and how you move and how you treat people, definitely,
So what was it like when you all got into the studio and started hearing each other's piece?
Yeah.
We get emotional. Really. We travel all the way.
But we have to begin the whole story.
Please.
So first it was just like me, Britney, and LB always meeting up because these wonderful ladies always have a busy career. So we met this time and was like, you know what? We need to do something. Instead of talk about it, we need to start with something. So we started talking about where we're going to record. And I was like, best place, Junimar. And I linked Junimar, and Junimar was like, yes, of course, definitely. He was excited about the project. So it was like literally next day, right? Next day or 2 days?
The Friday.
Like the Friday, the same week actually. And we set it up. Jackie was like, well, I had a driver shot, and we was like shotgun and so we went early in the morning.
Oh, we had a blast.
Early, we had breakfast. It was like we didn't have no expectations of the day. So when we reached Hattieville, I said, you know what? Let's start a live. Let us let people in at the beginning of this project and see how we're relating with each other, how much fun we're having with each other without hating and one person in the corner biting their fingernail. Nothing like that was happening. Everybody was interacting. Well, they had to because I had them on live. So we get a lot of good feedback right there on that 3-hour drive to Junimar. And when we got in this booth, when we got in the studio, it was magic. It was magic. Jackie was just sitting there in her own world, and then she just
pop out.
People may try, no woman. And we were like, hey. You know, it's like, it just fused the song. It fused each of our hooks. Sharon wasn't a part of it yet, but our verses just fused.
The joke was Jackie came with it like while he rap it because all of we are like
she want chat too.
She want chat, so it'll be like no sing it.
You're the singer.
When she hit that, I was like because in my mind I never tell them, but either like if that hook that not a banger because I the artist I believe in a hook.
One hook have to.
And if that hook that not a banger, it's a don't know. And when I look Jackie does. I was like, wow.
It was perfect. And
go ahead.
Yeah, and it did prove that, you know, working together really helps because, like, with the chorus, like Britney said, like, the words was fire, yeah, but Jackie was like spitting and everything.
She was like, people may try, no
Jackie,
man,
I think if you tone that down a little, you know.
Give us something to sing, right?
And it was, you know, it come out together. So
we get all emotional.
We literally started to cry when Junimar, because you know he the magician behind that
that guy.
And I think because I'm actually one today.
Yes, Sharon was mad.
I had classes at the time, so I record my verse and the Dre and rehearsal, and then I sent it to the ladies.
So when you heard the final product with your
when I heard Fynest, I was like, wow, imagine the my verse go on it, then Chanel, and I like this song was killing, you know.
There's a lot of different styles in this. I'm trying to figure out how do you mesh it well. So you're coming in with rap.
It'll be similar.
He's the singer. You're coming in with rap too. Well, what styles are you of? Chanel is, I mean, she's an exceptional singer.
I mix mine. I chat and then I sang on the end. Thanks to Jackie. Jackie helped me and like, sing the sleep part from the end, but you can't end it, so you have to end the song good. And she was a very huge role in the studio because you know she's the vocalist and she knows the keys and the octaves and stuff like that. And so and LB surprised me because LB was like, Jackie, take it up higher. And I actually feel like I'm in, you know, like what, like seriously, what very professional studio. And these fine ladies, very talented, and us coming together. The father couldn't place it no better.
We gotta hear some of the song. I know our team's over there. Maybe we could,
get
the audio on so we can start to hear it. There is no music video yet.
Not yet.
So that's why we won't have a chance. Here we go.
So bring it back.
From the top.
What kind of DJ?
Bring it. DJ, we don't come again.
Yeah.
That's Chanel.
Myself astray, got real caught up with bad company. That was never good for me. By the age of 13, I done hit the stage, and like somebody just flipped the page. Lord, I wish I never missed my graduation day. No. But my daddy was a crackhead, damn it, and my mama never always have it. But that she paid the bills and we never revealed. We know just how hungry feels. But my daddy was a crackhead, damn it, and my mama never always have it. But that she paid the bills and we never revealed. We know just how hungry feels. Keep your head high, no woman no cry, make nobody mash up your life. People may try, no woman no cry, make nobody mash up your life. Keep your head high, no woman no cry, make nobody mash up your life.
Keep your head high.
I
no
know.
Man, no cry.
Sketchy, right?
That was Britney in the beginning, right? And then we heard a bit of Jackie.
Yeah.
Okay.
This LB. Who you are, rock like a. Trying to catch cold seeds. Cold seeds.
There's the cold seeder. That's what you want.
Bring on back.
So
Ladies.
let me bring this back to something that's also important. So you guys are trying to raise funds for your video. Let's not lose that opportunity. You've clearly come together on something so powerful. Women getting together, working together, producing together, but more importantly, to send a positive message. So talk to us about what you have in mind in terms of your video production and just, you know, how people can help.
Well, right now we're still fine-tuning the concept of the video. We already have some ideas that we want to incorporate. However, to make it possible and to make it as big as the song, because I mean the song is big, it's huge right now. You know, everyone, it's the buzz. We didn't expect that. We knew that it would have been something good. But what it's becoming now is the buzz. Even my 7-year-old woke up this morning singing Jackie's Hope, right?
Even I could sing that, and I'm a
It's everybody. It's a huge buzz right now. So we want the video to be to match the actual production. So we do need a lot of funding to get the video as fast, to get the video out and rolling off the ground. In order to assist us in any way, you can contact me. My phone number is 627-1547 or email at shamgillcard, that's SHAMGILLCARD @gmail.com, or Sham Salam. I'm not biased. Messenger, WhatsApp, whatever means. Yes.
Right. At what point was the song released though?
It was just released last week, Friday.
Last week Friday.
And within less than 24 hours, we had 1,000 views.
Wow. Yeah. So Britney, let's bring this all home. From concept to execution, how are you feeling?
I get emotional.
Yeah, that's how you feel. Tell us how you feel.
Someone said to me, like, why when you talk about this song, you get so emotional? But from me feeling like I was a wreck, you understand? Like nothing good would come from me. And knowing that I'm a part of something like this, I couldn't believe I'm at it. And even me as an artist, the type of music I sing, you know, everybody know who is Britney Starr lately, you know, and the type of music I bring, a lot of people is not for it, you know, but there's the other side of me, you know, and even bigger, you know, so I feel very good to be a part of this.
Nice.
Congratulations,
big
ladies.
congrats.
This is such a fantastic.
We have to big up the people who help us with the photo shoot. We have to big up
Full Memory. Chester and his team was awesome.
Chester Wade.
Chester Wade, yes, Full Memory. Thrones. I mean, we literally called them the day before.
You're looking like some real queens in that throne.
We literally it was the last part of the video shoot concept, and I called Tylon like literally a day or two before, and he agreed, and he was excited about it, and it was on his birthday, so it was a nice birthday treat for him. Apex for providing this space for us to do the photo shoot. Posh.
I know, I recognize that mermaid hair.
I don't mean about wear no wig, but I got my hair from Posh too.
Pink's Boutique. Pink's, all those elegant wear that you see on there were all sponsored by Pink's. Am I missing anybody?
Tanya, Tanisha, we make a face look so
oh my
amazing.
gosh, my good friend, sorry Tanya. Yes, Tanya, same thing. Tanya last minute, she said, of course Sham, I love the project, I love what you do. Of course I want to Panitan with a woman. So thanks so much Tanya, Tanisha. Miss Diane Finnegan, who assisted with some of the funding for us to make the photo shoot possible.
And Junior Mar and Young Era. Because without them,
can't do it without them. Never me a song so angelic.
Never me a start.
Big up Jackie for driving auto.
Chanel too.
Literally.
So they're the only two not here today, Jackie and Chanel. But they're well-known faces as well, so people
but the
know.
girls are here in spirit, and we just want to make them know that we love them, and we're very thankful
You know
for
what
them.
I can't wait to see? Where I always pictured about this whole thing. Imagine 6 Belizean female artists line up on that stage,
ready to build their
sing
part.
out their soul.
Giving a positive message, and people could relate.
I know, lots of quotes this morning, but I just want to say one, congratulations on being able to put it together. I think, in taking your idea, everybody coming in on it, and then also being able to reach this point where you put it out. It's a beautiful song. I think we're all going to be singing it, and we really look forward to that music video too.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies, thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
having us.
you.
Thank you.
We are going to go ahead and take a break now, and when we come back, we'll be talking about the Central American Beach Volleyball Championship. So please, stay tuned.
No woman, no cry, make nobody mash up your life. Me say me living at the ghetto, want me life no easy. Give thanks to my sister, granny, and me mommy. Life was a struggle, sardine bread with coffee. Growing up, me never had a daddy to look after me. Could I never trust them one me want to touch me? Giving up is not an option, granny tell me. She said, face on your face, get stronger daily. Make nobody mash up your life. Keep your head high, no woman no cry, make nobody mash up your life. People may try, no woman no cry, make nobody mash up your life. Keep your head high, no woman no cry, make nobody mash up your life. People may try, no woman no cry, make nobody mash up your life.
Them say it's a bad girl thing, but me never damn bad. No bad like you think me a thought the risk God, but me stay focused, still unconquered. Them can't mash me up, me believe in a God, me thank God. For how we mother grow we, yes we poor and broke, but we a humble picnic. Rich heart, rich love, rich personality. Or some people see the struggle and still fight we. See the bad girl, never grow with daddy.